The religion at number 10 is Islam. Islam is said to have been founded in Saudi Arabia and has over 1.9 billion followers today. It is a monotheistic religion in which Muslims believe in the unity of Allah the Almighty and prophethood. The origins of Islam began in 622 AD and spread throughout the world within a short period of time. Now, according to a report by the Pew Research Center, there are 1.9 billion Muslims in the entire world, and that number is projected to increase to 2.9 billion by the year 2060. Yeah, Islam currently is the fastest growing religion in the world. Next up, at number 9, we have Christianity. This religion has almost 2.3 billion followers and originated in the Israel-Palestine region of the world. Christianity started before 100 AD and really crystallized by 300 AD, before the advent of other modern religions. Christians believe that Jesus Christ is the Almighty God's Son, and they revere the holy book known as the Bible. And Christians actually remain the largest religious group in the world, making up nearly a third, like 31% of the Earth's 8 billion people, according to Pew Research Center. But the report also does show that Christianity is actually on a decline. Next up at number 8, Taoism. Taoism has 12 million followers all around the world, and it originated in China. It was a tradition of Chinese origin that teaches the lessons of living in peace and harmony. However, Taoism can also be found in other religions, and it's said that this religion was started between the 4th and the 3rd century BCE. From there, let's take a look at number 7, Buddhism. Buddhism is a religion that originated in Nepal, and it really spread throughout the Indian region, and it has over 512 million followers. Buddhism is based on the teachings of Siddhartha Gautama, who is known as the Buddha. And Buddhism is the main religion in many Asian countries, and it is a religion about suffering and the need to end suffering. One key concept in Buddhism is nirvana, and that's the most enlightened and blissful state that a human being can attain. Next up, Confucianism. This religion has almost 6 million followers and originated also in China. Confucianism is also known as Ruism, and it's defined as a tradition, a philosophy, a religion, a humanistic or rational religion, a way of governing, or simply a way of life. Now, Confucianism is a way of life, as they say, and it was coded as a religion. The religion coming in at the number 5 spot is the Shinto religion. Now, this religion has around 3 million followers, and even though it's a very old religion, it definitely doesn't have the amount of followers that really show how old the religion actually is. The origin of this religion is in Japan, and Kami no Michi is the traditional religion of Japan that focuses on ritual practices to be practiced diligently to establish a connection between the present day Japan and its ancient past. From there, let's take a look at Jainism, said to be perhaps the most peaceful religion on the planet. With 6 million followers, Jainism is a very old religion as well. And it is said that Hinduism can be traced to Buddhism and Jainism as organized representatives. Jainism is an ancient religion in India that teaches that the path to liberation and bliss is to live a life of harmlessness and sacrifice. Today, Jains represent about 2% of India's overall population. The Jain community in India is centered in Rajasthan and Gujarat, and many of them migrated to East Africa and from there to Britain, where the community numbers around 30,000. The purpose of Jainism is to achieve the liberation of the soul. From there, let's take a look at Judaism at number 3. The religion of Judaism has 14 million followers, and it originated in the Israeli-Palestine region. It is an Abrahamic religion, and it is one of the oldest in the world. Both Christianity and Islam have similarities with Judaism. These religions believe in one God and the moral teachings of the Hebrew Bible. Judaism is the religion of Israel and is one of the oldest religions, dating back about 4,000 years. From there, let's take a look at Zoroastrianism at number 2. Zoroastrianism has its origins in Persia and has 2.6 million followers worldwide. Historically, Zoroastrianism began in the 6th century BC, and this religion is based on the teachings of the book called Zend Avesta. And this book is the religious book of Zoroastrians, but today only a few excerpts from it are actually available. Its oldest parts can be found in the period immediately after Rig Veda. Its native language is Avestan, which is closely related to Sanskrit. But now Zoroastrianism survives in various different isolated areas and more prosperously in India, where astrologers are known as Parsis, or seen as descendants of Persian immigrants. We end this episode off with the religion at number 1, Hinduism. Sanatana Dharma, or Hinduism, is not just the oldest religion in the world, but it also has a huge following, over 1.25 billion people. According to mythological beliefs, it's said that Hinduism dates back more than 90,000 years. But according to current research, Hinduism is considered to be about 12,000 to 15,000 years old, and some research indicates that it's actually more accurately 24,000 years old. In any case, though, Hinduism is considered to be the oldest religion in the world. And most scholars believe now that modern Hinduism started somewhere between 2300 and 1500 BC in the Indus Valley near modern-day Pakistan. But many Hindus argue that their faith is actually timeless and has always existed. Unlike other religions, Hinduism has no founder, but is instead a fusion of various different beliefs that existed.